Namaste and welcome to Wisdom at Sunrise. We're going to start off with another quote today, and it goes like this: Even the king will die, so no matter your place in the palace, remember that we all have karma behind the corner. So basically, this is very telling about how you should treat people. With as much compassion and as much kindness as you can, um, because the old saying, "What goes around comes around," and I truly believe that to be true. Not maybe not in the sense of actual spiritual energy going and coming back around. I'm not sure on that specifically, but what I am sure of is the more negative you are and the more negative energy you put out into the world, it does seem to be attracted to you. So we need to try and treat people with as much compassion and kindness and as we can, and be as you know have as much humility as we possibly can throughout the world, because in reality, we just don't know what's going on in people's lives when you're ugly to a stranger for no reason, or you judge that person for a specific comment that they make or their life choices, or even if you're doing those things to somebody that that's actually one of the hardest things. Um, I can actually tell that I mean, think about if you know me and you're listening to this right now. It does always seem weird because when you're listening to something or you're reading something that someone wrote, or looking at someone's life, you kind of look at it differently if you know the person, don't you? Like, I do, and I try not to as much as possible, but it is hard, and that is something that we as humans need to work on. Again, trying not to put our own spin on another person's life, situation, and choices, because ultimately we have no control over those things anyway, and all it really does is bring negative energy into our own lives, and the things we can control then become negative, and a little bit further from what we want, which is, of course, more peace, more happiness. And so, what we need to do is quite literally just let it go. And that is easier said than it is done, and I understand that. But take that extra breath and literally try and let it go. The thing is our minds, they are they obviously work with or without our mental permission. So when judgments come, or when thoughts come, those things are going to happen. But what doesn't have to happen is your actual reaction, or you actually saying something, or anything like that. So just because it comes into your brain doesn't mean it has to go out into the world. And I think that's the message here, is that you need to treat everyone as good as you can with every situation that you can. And that's the message today. And that's all I got. And if you have a comment, leave it and follow us for more.